Today on Uncommonly Good MTG, we are playing a Simic Incubate deck. Is it true that my real name is Abe Froman, the Sausage King of Chicago? It's not. Stay tuned to find out. Hello and welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I am your host, not also known as Abe Froman, the Sausage King of Chicago, Dr. Yukon Socket. Yes, thank you. Filmed before a live studio audience. Thank you so much, Yukon Socket. Word to your mama. So I'm broadcasting to you today from my secret underground headquarters, and I'm bringing to you a deck I found over on the Aether Hub, hosted by DD Dexter, called TEZZERT Simic Incubate. That is too long, so I just had to name it Simic Incubate. We dropped the TEZZERT part. All right, so let's go ahead and really quickly run down the cards in this deck, and then we'll go out and we'll crush some hopes and dreams. So what does this deck do? We've got Bounce a creature back. This guy gets bigger as you put more artifacts out. This one keeps your creatures protected, hexproof and indestructible. This guy becomes unblockable and can get bigger and bigger. This allows you to draw more cards. This allows you to counterspell, draw cards, puts out pod babies, counter spells, turns pod babies into 4/4 attacking creatures, plus whatever +1/+1 counters they already have. So this and the pod babies are a combo of super importance there. Tamiyo makes things so they can't attack, and you can play things out of your graveyard, kinda. This thing gives you mana to play artifacts for cheap. It turns pod babies into non-pod babies, as well as being a 5/5 and/or drawing cards. As to say, doing 5 points of -5/-5 to some target creature, or drawing 2 cards. This one will wipe the board of up to 3 creatures of the opponent's part, at which point you start pulling dudes out of anybody's graveyard once per turn. So I'm really excited about seeing Tezzeret and Tamiyo and the Portal of Phyrexia, Surge Engine. There's just a lot of good cards in here. And so I'm hoping, like any good Simic deck put together nicely, we're going to see victory after victory after victory. So let's go out. Before we do, let's say our prayers. Dear Black King Toxrill, who lives in the dark chambers of my heart, please grant your blessings as we attempt to crush our enemies, see them driven before us, and to hear the lamentation of the women. All right, I'm playing against BambooGhost. It's the ghost of Shoot of Bamboo. It's very scary. Keep. And go to sleep. Go to sleep, little eye tyrant. Go to sleep. In your face, too. Alright, 3. Let's Chrome Shark it. And crew up. And for 4. A couple of counter spells. The Devil's cards. Alright, let's see. I need 4 for Tezzeret. It can't be played. Get a land, maybe? Nope. Apparently it says I can only do it for creatures I control. He gains life for that? There's no fight there. All right, so we got a pod baby, and we got a Reckoner Bankbuster that's willing to crack open that Scamp's head. Of course, it's going to do 3 points of damage to whoever it feels like if that's the case. We can take a chance here. See what he chooses to do. All right, you going to go after Tezzeret regardless? No, you're just going after him. Good for you. She's going to kill it anyway. All right. All right, pay 2 for this. Use this for 2. In for 6. He's got 2 left. First strike, Cemetery Gatekeeper. Can't do anything about it, so just gotta let it happen. Nice. Let's take this all in for 4 or 6. All right. You can first strike up to 2. I got a trap here. That's a fark ton. Let's see what can I do with this. I could just do a little bit of that. And we win. People get really touchy about counterspells today. Really touchy. All right, playing against Lyron. Keep. We got a greasy oil box over there on the side. Well, hello there, my friend. Good to meet you. Put on a nice shark. I don't have the ability to keep it alive. He's only playing. Well, I can go after it with the white. White has a lot of good. What is it called? Starts with an E. You coming at me, brah? All right, let's baby it up. He's coming back out. We're not getting to 9 mana anytime soon, apparently. Let's see. It's not going to do any good to charge in with that. Just put out another baby, I suppose. Grow, my precious. Grow! All right, and... let's bounce back to 5. I want the mana? I do. I do want the mana. Got a lot of babies here. Who's this guy? Whenever one, I don't know what this does. Oh, I see. When he comes out, he puts on his own counter, and then things get counters, and then more things get counters. I see. The swirling mist of stuff. All right, there's 5. Let's just eat this one up. And we got 2, right? So where's the big one? This guy just came out. Let's pop the 3. You can block it if you want. You can trade off. I'm totally cool with it. We're up to 5 mana. So 6, 7. We need 2 more. We can use this to start popping some pod babies, though. We got a 5/5 with our name on it. That's it for the Portal of Phyrexia. I don't think we'll be getting 11 mana anytime soon. Ooh, scary. I don't appreciate you taking up all this real estate on my side of the board, jerkwad. We are getting really close. All right, so what is that? 8, 9, 10. And he's punching for 4, 5, 6, 7. I could get killed by what he's got going on there. I could pump out some more. There's more babies. 2, 2 will just get blocked. 1, 1. Just leave him down. We'll go in for the attack altogether. Use him as defenders. We technically got a lot of mana. Can I just win right now? Let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know. Plus 5. How's that sound? That sounds good. And we win. You knew it was there. You knew it. All right, playing against Dirting 97. Dirting. That's a lot of blue. 0 green. I'm going to mulligan this one. All right, that's 2 mana. All right, whatever. Let's get rid of that. What are you doing there, Fox? Pew, pew, pew. All right, well, Surge Engine. Surge Engine is such a great early game threat. Usually gets killed pretty quickly. All right, on his turn, we'll just go ahead and bounce his dude back, apparently. He's got another. Another shark. I need land, baby. That's chrome shark, 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 shark. Chrome shark, 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 shark. There's a land. All right, 3 up. All in. You let this opportunity pass you by because you're afraid of having your naturalist chewed on by a flying shark? I would. I would. We turn off your lights. You didn't pay the bill, did you? All right, so we're at 3. What can we do? We go looking for some stuff. Make a baby. Oh, land, really? Nah, let's just grab that guy. Yeah, he's even bigger and stronger. That's way awesome. There we go. We'll leave the sharks back. He's a good defender. What are they going to do? Bounce everything back? Destroy all creatures. Indestructible, huh? And that's also an instant. Okay, I just need 1. I can boost this guy up with 3. Down to 4. All right, here it comes. Hello, it is I, a scraggly black dude, and you are phased out. Here I come. I'm winning the game. And we win. Touchdown, Lava Bears. I'm playing against Talele 1, I guess. 23. Hello, I'm going to pay the blood price to get out of Teething Wurmlet. All I could do to protect him is to bring him back to my hand and pay the blood price again. No artifacts. All right, let's see if we got something this time. All in. Just gonna try to steal my Seedshark again. Nothing for you to go after. Pick a land, my friend. That's all you have to do. I'm sure it was the... Oh, green. Good for you. All right. Killed a 2-1. Put out a couple babies. We have the ability of Fading Hope at this moment. That's about it. You got that green mana he was still looking for. You can destroy one of the babies. That's just rude. Alright, guess what, baby? You're gonna be buffed. Leave one shark behind. Down to 11. Fading Hope is our only choice at this point. Me turning back my hand is not going to save them. Baby! Baby! That's not going to do me any good. I know we're close to 9. And we win. That's a lot of babies. Victory. Our pin against Marium. It's a pretty good curve here. You go Wurmlet, Surge Engine, Seedshark. Here you go, Cubert. There's a miniature on Cube for you. Pew pew, pew pew pew. Number 2 gets us into that Surge Engine, beefing up the Wurmlet, and in for 2. You willing to trade? Doesn't look like it. 13. And another. And here's a Seedshark. He's got a third one out. Shut up, you. Alright. Let's lay a little rampage down. A little something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. And we win. Victory. We're playing with Simic Incubate. And it was a really good deck. We just got out and it was just slaughter, slaughter, slaughter. You know, the funny part was I didn't feel like the deck did anything that fantastic. Yet people got really thrown off when you started putting down counter spells. That's what it seemed to really be. The deck did a good job of holding up. It had a few tricks in it. But people really seemed to just give up as soon as you countered something of theirs. You know, I guess you take what you take, right? Catch as catch can. So who was the MVP of this? Okay, so I'm going to say Surge Engine. That guy is the guy that came out early and good. He's practically a deck by himself. I think if you're playing blue, you should be playing Surge Engine. Just no matter what, just any mono blue deck, Surge Engine. That's the way you should go. Because he's immediately unblockable. It only takes one blue mana to be able to turn him into a 3/2 attacker that can't be blocked. It's fantastic. The rest of this deck was good. Tezzeret's right there on his back. It takes 4. You get him out, you turn something into an awesome thing, and then he gets killed. This is a useless piece of crap in this deck, unfortunately. When I saw Portal of Phyrexia, I was really excited. I thought, all right, we're going to play with it. You just never get to 9 mana. It never happens. There's nothing in here. There's no ramp or anything like that, so it's not going to help out. This is unnecessary and shouldn't even be in here. All right, so let's talk about this then. Is this deck competitive? Well, we got it at a 63% win rate, which puts it at a standard competitive type of deck. So, yeah, I mean, it didn't feel that way to me. It didn't feel like we were just ripping things apart. Good mono burn. I'm pushing it up against like a mono red burn deck or a nice black aggro kill kind of thing. Those things really feel competitive to me. This one, it didn't quite feel like it, but the win rate shows that it has some chops. So I'm going to say yes, it has a decent competitiveness to it. I'm just not going to give it a check plus in that situation. Number 2, was it fun? It had a bit of play. I enjoyed Surge Engine quite a bit. Nobody likes Seedshark. That's the biggest problem with Seedshark. Everybody blows that stuff out of the air. It doesn't do anything. There's a great combo between Tezzeret and Seedshark. It's great when you have a Seedshark and you put out the Tezzeret. You make a, whatever it is, like a 4/4 baby. And then you're able to like turn it into a creature who's a 4/4, which makes it then into like an 8/8. Of course, it doesn't have haste, but still it's an 8/8, which is pretty freaking incredible. The rest of the deck, it works okay. It's got some nice stuff to it. It's a good balance of blue and green. Tyvar stand does a good job. So it had some interplay to it that made it kind of fun. But once again, it wasn't super fun. I wasn't making any legitimate business persons. So, it was all right. Lastly, was it interesting? I am very interested in Incubate. This thing did not incubate as much as it should have. Just because it has Seedshark should not make it an Incubate deck. But it was called Incubate by the guy who made it. So we continue to call it a Simic Incubate. It was interesting. It was okay. There was a lot of things in here that attracted my attention. Tamiyo, Tezzeret, Portal of Phyrexia. But Tezzeret was the only one I thought was worthwhile. Tamiyo, she was okay. She didn't really have a lot of good synergy with the rest of the deck. So I don't know. It was okay altogether. That's the way I felt the whole deck was. It was like you played it and it performed. It won a lot more than it should have. There was nothing about the deck that it strung out that it was a deck that was crafted to play well. Instead, it just kind of came together and did some stuff, and more times than not, it won. And I guess that's all you can ask for in a deck. It's lacking the artistry I was kind of hoping for in a nice Simic deck. So it's kind of competitive, kind of fun, and sort of interesting. I'm going to give this deck an A-. That's what I'm going to give it, an A-. So if you decide to play with this deck, I hope that you have as much fun with it as I did. That is all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the secret underground headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, have a great day. In the words of my people, shine on, you crazy diamonds. Later.